All right, guys, Jeff Beggins here. It is July 11th, the beautiful overcast Thursday in Madeira Beach, Florida. Just to timestamp this. For those of you who haven't ever watched us before, what we're doing, we are C21 Beggins Enterprises, list with Beggins, BE3, the largest C21 company in the whole state of Florida, a lot of the Southeast, and we're growing every day. I just tell you that because we've been doing this. We got about 75,000 transactions under our belt now. This is our 32nd year in business. We got several hundred agents from Key West all the way up to Panama City, Pensacola, the whole state of Florida, right? So I'm coming to you from a place of experience of what's going on here. So what are we talking about? We're talking about this market. Now, I say all the time there is no real market because it's just too generalized. There's a million different micro markets. But let's talk about the illusion of a market, because illusions become people's reality, and people's reality is based on what they listen to and what they believe, right? And there's a lot of fear in the marketplace right now. And what is fear? It's the false expectations appearing real, right? So you can create an illusion to satisfy anything you want to support, right? Any basis I wanted to sell you right now, I have plenty of backup for it. I could tell you how the market is about to recover, and I can show you a bunch of charts and staffs and articles to support that. I could tell you the market's about to crash, and I can find tons of support articles and things to support you that. I could tell you we're about to get inflation under control, and I can show you lots of things that say that. I can also tell you that inflation's about to go into hyperinflation and destroy the entire economy, and I could support that view as well, right? So what does that do? It creates fear, false expectations appearing real, and it creates confusion. And it creates anxiety, doubt, fear, right? So when that happens, what are we inherently designed to do? We're designed to hit the pause button, right? And we say, what the hell's going on? Like, you always have far end conspiracies about what's going on, right? So you can always find that. But right now, it's a mainstream scenario where you only see what your algorithm allows you to see, right? If my X feed or my LinkedIn feed or my Instagram, my Facebook, I get rid of people I don't really like, right? I don't want to hear their views. Boop, get out, remove as friend, right? Out of here, delete, unfollow. And my life's more peaceful that way because I don't really want that negative crap in my life. Just follow the people I want to follow the views I want to follow, hang out with the people who are like me because their views are kind of like mine, and it's a lot less stress, right? So we've created our own little bubbles, every single one of us, you included. And your bubble is right, because that's the bubble you want to believe, and you don't believe anybody else's bubble is as good as your bubble. So here you are in your bubble. And then you hear somebody else's opinion from another bubble. What do? You're like, wait, how can that be true? My bubble's saying this. And well, my bubble's saying this. Well, my bubble's saying this. Whose bubble's right? Whose bubble's right? The answer is hit the pause button and see. And that's the market that we're in right now. People are saying, I don't know. I talked to 2 people this morning, good, large investors, and their answer was, I don't feel comfortable with what's going on right now. I'm going to sit on my cash, and I'm going to wait and see. And you know what? Their bubble's right, and that's not a wrong thought. I've got other people that are saying, I'm sitting on cash, find me a great deal right now, because I believe this is short-lived bump, and everything's going to shoot back up very shortly right after the elections, right? So that's his bubble, and he's right. So we're dealing with both of them. So my question for you is, whether you're in real estate, whether you're an agent, whether you're an investor, whether you're a normal person that just lives in a house or wants to live in a house one day, is what is your bubble telling you, right? Because that's right. That's really what's going on. Now, I can tell you, I can see both sides, and I can support both sides, and I'm doing both sides. I've got money that I'm sitting on that I'm not spending. I've got assets that I'm selling to get a little bit more cash just in case, and I have assets that I'm buying because they're good deals, and I see what's going to be happening in the future. So I can jump into every single bubble, and I'm acting as if I'm in every single bubble, because every single micro market is its own separate bubble. So that's what I want you guys to think about. So your world, if you are in a home you don't like living in right now, that's a whole different conversation, because I can show you, you can buy a phenomenal house right now at an amazing deal right now, because lots of sellers are living in a fear bubble, and their fear bubble is, oh crap, what if this goes down further? Marge, we've been on the market for 4 months, it's not sold. What's going to happen? We really want to get out of this heat and move to North Carolina. I'm tired of this. Hurricane season's coming. What are we going to do? Right? That conversation's happening in somebody's household, a lot of them right now, and they're sitting on equity. They bought their house for 500 grand cheaper than they're sitting in right now, and they want this inflated number, and they really would like to have that inflated number because their neighbor got that inflated number, but they're sitting here saying, I want out, Marge, right? And so you come in with a great agent who understands how to negotiate and to go in there, and now we get a really good price with interest rate buy downs, get their furniture, get their hot tub and the jacuzzi and the freaking jet ski on the lift on the backyard too, right? Because Marge wants to leave. So there's a lot of Marge situations out there where we can get you into properties that are awesome. Now, if you're a seller, depends, right? You need to have strategy with a great agent that says, hey, let me tell you the truth. This sucks. Your micro market is flooded. It's saturated. If you hit the market right now, you're not going to sell. You're not going to get what you want, and you're going to make it worse for everybody else in your micro market. So if you don't have to sell right now, let's sit out until there's only 2 or 3 homes for sale. There's 8 right now. It's dumb to get into that marketplace on that shelf with 7 or 8 other products. It's not right. Maybe that's your micro. Maybe it is, oh shit, we don't have any 5 bedrooms anywhere. Nothing, not even one. And this is a big family neighborhood. The school's about to start. Let's pop into that market and see what we can get, right? That could be the market. So there is no market. There's a micro market, and it might be perfect time for you to sell. It might not be. It might be perfect time for you to buy. It might not be. The point is, you've got to listen to the media sources that you trust, that know what they're talking about, that have freaking credibility, that have been through it, that know what's going on, right? So that's my message today is understand that you can support any view you want. If you want to talk yourself out of buying right now, enjoy not buying right now. There's tons of support for it. If you want to go make a great deal and be sitting in a huge equity position, by the way, all money is made in real estate when you buy, right? There's your secret. Every dollar is always made when you buy. You can get in right now and buy unbelievable real estate that you are not going to have the opportunity to buy as soon as rates do come back under control and the pent-up demand comes in. So if you have plans over the next 12, 18 months to purchase real estate, from my perspective, in my bubble, there is never a better time than right now. I could buy it down. The rates are in the high 6s right now. You could buy 2 points down lower than that. You can fix your rate in the 4% right now. Your agent will tell you how to do it. Do it. Then you're the one smart person that everybody else is going to be jealous of because you're locked in at a low rate. They're in a high one because their agent didn't tell them how to do a rate buy down, right? There's also seller concessions. There's seller financing. There's second mortgages people can hold. There's all kinds of ways. So if you want to be creative, this is the time. You look at the days on the market and the properties out there for sale, there's a lot of them with a lot of them. And those are the ones who will get a great deal because the sellers want to sell. Seller, if you don't need to sell, do everyone a favor. Take your property off the market, right? Let's let the people that really want to sell get out. That'll clear the path, and then you'll be ready when the herd comes back. So that's it. I know I gave you a lot of different perspectives on here, but that's the point. I want you to understand what perspective do you want, and that's right. And do whatever's right for you at this time. But if there is a move in the next year, 18 months for you, it's really silly not to fully explore it right now because you might be really thankful that you did. And if you are thinking about selling, get some consultation, and let's figure out what is your micro market support right now. And it's either the right time or it's not yet. And have somebody good call you and tell you when it's right, but be ready. Hire the agent, get the photographs done, marketing ready, everything on pause, sign your agreement, get it set up. Just don't go on active marketing until your micro market is perfect for you, right? That's the opportunity we're in right now. I believe this is July. By the end of this year, we're going to be in a whole different market, and it's going to be way more slanted back towards a frenzy market. So you've got about 5 months to get some phenomenal deals right now, probably about 3. Because you know Fed's going to drop rates. They've already said they're going to drop rates. They just haven't done it yet. So you have probably September or July, August for sure, and maybe September until the rates drop. So you got about 3 months to take advantage of this market right now. So we'll see if I'm right. I'm pretty sure I am. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.